friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a tea basket video. We've been doing a sit down basket. We're actually going to change things up a little bit because I'm struggling. I'm having a hard time wanting to drink the teas in my sit down basket. So what ends up happening is I just do the ones that I'm actually excited about. And then the rest just sit there and I just drink out of my stash instead of drinking what I should be sipping down. So we're going to kind of combine the whole concept of a sip down basket and then just a shopping my stash, like my tea stash video. That way I have a selection of ones. There may be a couple that I'm not super excited about, but then the others I am really excited about. And at the end of the day, I mean, all of my teas should be getting sipped down and used because they are consumable. So if it's a tea that I absolutely love that's in my collection, even if I'm planning to repurchase it again, if I'm sipping it down, that counts, right? So let me first show you the only ones that I actually did finish from the last basket, the last sip down basket. All I finished was this one Lipton Magnificent Matcha green tea, which I do really enjoy this one, and I do have more of these, but I am going to take a break from those for a little bit. And then I also finished up this Dominion Tea Holiday Spice because these are in the basket just because Dominion Tea is out of business, so I can't purchase these again. So there's really no point in having them in my collection. The Holiday Spice is actually not one of my favorites. It's a very strange combination of flavors. Let me tell you what's in this. It's a black tea, but then it's got licorice root, dried cranberries, pu'er, cinnamon, apple pieces, cloves, rose hips, lemongrass, lemon peel, pink peppercorns, calendula, stevia leaf, and flavor. So it's definitely a strange flavor. I liked it, but even if Dominion was still around, I don't think I would repurchase this one because it was definitely different. Now this is actually my favorite tea from Dominion, and I am so sad that I can't get it again. It's the Highland Maple, which is organic black tea and natural flavor. I finished this one off in a day and a half because it's just so good. Oh my gosh. And as I was drinking it, I was just so upset. I know other companies have maple teas, and I know I even have some, to be honest, but for some reason this one sticks out in my head that it's just so good. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this was probably my favorite maple tea that I've ever had, and I'm so sad that I can't get it anymore. But I'm sure that other companies' maple teas are fine, and I'm sure I will grow to love another one just as much. So that is it, though. That's all that I finished from that entire sip down basket. Like I said, I got through those, and then every single morning I'd go to have my black tea. And I knew I should be pulling black teas from the sip down basket, and I just couldn't do it. I was just no, I just don't feel like it. So I'd end up, picking one of my favorites, like a chai or something. So I didn't do too hot on the basket. Let me show you guys, though, what I pulled for this current basket. And then I am actually rolling over a few from the sip down basket that I feel like I might actually be able to get through. Let's actually start with the ones from the sip down basket that I'm actually rolling over. Okay, so this one was in there. Honestly, this one, the reason that I haven't sipped this down, it's not that I'm not excited about it or anything. I just finding the time and trying to figure out where to fit this into my routine is what I'm struggling with. I used to be able to drink nighttime teas right before bed, but I told you guys in the last video, I just can't do that as I'm getting older because it wakes me up in the middle of the night having to pee. So obviously though, I don't want to drink it too early because then I will end up going to bed super early because it just knocks me out. So, but this is from the Just Add Honey Tea Company, and it is their Good Night Herbal Tea. It has organic chamomile, lemongrass, lavender, and lemon peel. So it's kind of your typical sleepy time type tea, except it doesn't have mint. A lot of times they have mint in them. But I have had this before, and it's fine. It's been a while since I've had it. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where to fit it into my routine. And then I am actually going to roll this one over to, it's been so cold here that I just haven't been enjoying iced tea recently. But I feel like if I could enjoy some iced tea, this one would probably be decent. It's the Celestial Seasonings Raspberry Zinger Herbal. There are 3 tea bags in here. So honestly, this would be probably, well, I might do all 3 at once and just like make like a big jar of it or something and just sip on it all day or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I figured that one I might actually be able to get through. The other ones that were in the basket, I'm not even going to mess with right now. I'm not rolling any of those over or anything just because I just can't bring myself to be excited about drinking them. So now I pulled some new teas though, and what prompted this, honestly, you guys? Well, obviously, I was struggling with the sip down basket because I just wasn't getting excited about any of those, but I started taking inventory and kind of trying to organize my teas again. And I probably will film some of those. Like I'll film like collections, like by brand or whatever. So stay tuned for that. But I started taking inventory and I was looking through all these different teas that I have in my collection, and there are so many that are so good that I haven't had in such a long time that I'm like, oh, but I really, really want to drink this. And surprisingly, I still have so many teas in my collection that are completely unopened that I've never ever tried before. So I'm like, this is crazy. I have all of these amazing teas and I'm struggling to get through this stupid sip down basket. So that's kind of what prompted this whole like deciding to change the basket thing. So let me show you what I pulled from my actual like fun stash. So the first one is this Harney and Sons Paris, which is black tea, oolong tea, natural vanilla, black currant, caramel flavors, and bergamot oil. You guys, I haven't had this tea in such a long time. I remember loving it. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one that when I have talked about it before in like past videos, I think I like talked about like it tasted like the Entenmann's raspberry Danish. I think this is the one. So I'm super excited to try this one. Again, this is the sachets, like the tea bags. Obviously, I liked this one enough back in the day that I got the huge bag. This had 50 sachets in it, and we're down to here. So I must have liked this. So I'm so excited to play with that one again. And then next up I have, this is another one actually from that Just Add Honey tea company. And this is another one that I haven't had in such a long time. But when I initially bought this, I think this was one of my favorite Earl Grey cream teas that I have ever tried. So it is an Earl Grey cream. Oh, I was going to tell you the ingredients, but I didn't write them on the back of this one. So it's just Earl Grey cream, which the David's Tea Earl Grey cream I always thought was really disgusting. And then there was another company that I tried their Earl Grey, maybe it was Adagio, and I was like, what is up with this? Like none of them tasted right to me. But this one I think was the one I actually really liked. So there's that. And then this is another one to kind of sip down. But I'm actually excited about this one because it's from Dominion. So obviously I'm just sipping this down because they are no more. This is their cinnamon bun tea. It is a pu'er tea. So it's pu'er tea, black tea, cinnamon, flavor, and calendula. So just a little thing. I have not tried this. It's completely sealed. So it's a new to me tea, but unfortunately I can't get it anymore, even if I do really like it. And then this one is also a new to me tea. My best friend actually got me this for Christmas, and it's a Presto George Teas, purveyors of the world's finest teas. This is their spicy herbal chai, which is cinnamon, ginger, clove, cardamom, anise, peppercorn, cinnamon oil. So very excited for that. I love chai. So this is nice that it's caffeine free, so I can enjoy this any time of the day if I'm feeling like having a chai. And then I pulled this Simpson and Vail Walt Whitman's Organic Green Tea Blend. The ingredients are organic green tea, organic ginger root, organic lemon peel, organic eleuthero root, organic lemongrass, and natural lemon flavor. So I remember really liking this one too. If I remember right, it was just a nice pop of brightness because it's got that lemon in it. So yeah, excited to play with that one again. And then the very last one that I pulled, this one, oh my gosh, I used to love this tea. And this is another one. I probably haven't had this in well over a year. I'm talking well over. It's from Stash Tea, and this is one of their loose leaf teas. It's their gunpowder green. The ingredients are just a green tea, but this is, well, it explains it on the back, actually, so I'll read it to you. It says, this green tea is tightly rolled into tiny pellets resembling gunshot. Leaves delicately unfold during brewing, light body, and a distant, smoky, spicy flavor. So this is, it's a green tea, but it has that smokiness like a, Lapsang Souchong, like a black, like the black tea, or like I have another one by Stash that is a it's called Caravan, and it's a black tea, and it has a very smoky flavor to it. But this is a green tea, and like I said, it's like these tiny little pellets. Let me show you. This is so small, it might be hard to even show you. Oh geez, see, I'm already dropping stuff. Okay, so this, it's like tiny, you guys, like tiny. But you would be surprised when you actually go to brew this. It unfolds like a lot. Like these end up being like quite large tea leaves. It's really surprising. Anyway, so yeah, I mean and it smells good because yeah, it has, you know how green tea just has that like fresh, grassy type of a smell? Like that first time you mow the grass in spring. It has that, but then it has this like delicate smoky flavor to it, and like well, you can smell it too, like this delicate smoky fragrance to it. So I'm very, very excited to enjoy that one again also. So that's everything that I pulled for this basket. And I think that's what we're going to do from now on, you know, here on out. Instead of doing like a sip down basket where everything in it is just stuff that I'm trying to sip down, we're going to kind of combine it. And I'm just going to call it like my tea basket. So that way there's things that I'm super excited about. Because like I said, I'm excited about most of these. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. Let me know in the comments down below what you have been sipping on, if you've found any new teas that you really love, or also let me know if you've tried anything new lately that did not go over well, like that you really didn't like. I love hearing recommendations and all of that from you guys, and I will see you guys very soon.